Hey guys, Karen with Curl House. I'm a licensed cosmetologist, a certified trichologist, and the owner of the Curl House product line and the Curl House Academy Let's Get Growing program. And today we are going to talk about moisture retention again. So last week, or during the last video, I introduced you to the Weekend Moisture Retention Challenge, where I wanted you to experiment on your hair to determine which moisture retention technique is better for you. So LOC or LCO. So if you didn't watch that video, you all, I'm gonna pop it up above so that you can watch that video, which is all about LOC and LCO. But in this video, I'm gonna do a really quick recap. And I'm going to also address moisture retention and hairstyles, because when I posted that video, I got a lot of comments on, well, what do you do? What type of hairstyle do you do to maintain moisture retention? So I wanted to provide a little bit of clarity on that. But in a nutshell, I want you to determine which type of moisture retention technique is best for you. So in that challenge, which again is the Weekend Moisture Retention Challenge, because I encourage you to do it on a weekend, which is probably when you're not working. All I want you to do is on wash day, I want you to part your hair down the middle. On one side, I want you to do the LOC method, which is to apply liquid, oil, and cream on one side. On the other side, I want you to do LCO, which is liquid, cream, and oil. Put each side in a big twist or a few big twists. Let it air dry, and the next day, untwist the hair just to figure out which one feels better. So I want you to ask yourself 3 questions when you're comparing each side. How does the hair feel? Does it feel soft? Does it feel supple? How does it look? Does it give off a nice sheen? Does your hair not look dull? Do you have any broken strands in your hair? And asking yourself those 3 questions will also help you to determine which method is best for your hair, LOC or LCO. So that's the Weekend Moisture Retention Challenge. That is it. It is just as simple as that. Now, there is a third step, a part of that weekend challenge, which is to determine your moisture cycle, to determine how long the moisture lasts in your hair. I'm not going to go into detail about that in this video, but again, you can look at the video that I posted last week and you can get all the details about that moisture challenge. So now we are moving on to retaining moisture in hairstyles. Did you know that the hairstyle you choose impacts your hair's ability to maintain or retain moisture? Yes, hairstyle matters when it comes to moisture retention. So when I think of hairstyles, I typically put them in 2 categories. You have loose natural hairstyles, such as the wash and go, such as a twist out, such as a braid out. These are the styles where your hair is literally out and exposed. And then the second category for natural hairstyles, I put them in the category of contained hairstyles. So contained hairstyles would be your 2-strand twists that stay in, your braids that stay in, your comb coils. In your contained styles, your hair is not out. It is literally contained or confined, right? So all the hair is not exposed. So let me ask you a question. Between loose natural hairstyles and contained styles, which one do you think holds moisture longer? Okay, that's a bit of a trick question. In general, it does vary from person to person, but from my experience as a hairstylist, hairstyles such as 2-strand twists that stay in, braids that stay in, tend to lock in moisture a little bit longer than the out styles. Now, that doesn't mean you can't wear the out styles, but I just want you to recognize this. I want you to think about it like this. As a hairstylist, clients will come in and say, Karen, I need something simple. Give me a wash and go. I need to get in and get out. So in other words, what I heard is, I don't have a lot of time to be up in this hair salon, and I'm not trying to sit under the dryer forever for my hair to dry. So do something with my hair out and exposed so that the heat can get to my hair much quickly and my hair can dry. Or if you think about 2-strand twists, when you take your hair and twist it up, it takes longer for heat to fully dry the hair because the hair is twisted or braided. So in other words, another way to look at that is the hair stays moisturized longer. So if your hair is in styles such as two-strand twists or braids, and you lock in that moisturizer for longer. Now, again, this doesn't mean you can't wear out styles or wear two-strand twist outs and wash and goes. Hey, wash and goes is my favorite, but I just want you to recognize when your hair is contained, you may be able to retain moisture a little longer. So I'm going to give you a few tips on what you can do to maintain and retain moisturizer in your hair, regardless of what style you have. Let's first start with the out styles. Those are your twist outs, your braid outs, or your wash and goes. For those of you who are wearing a two-strand twist, the best time to moisturize your hair in a twist out is at night before you retwist the hair. You should be doing something to your hair at night anyway. So if you're retwisting your hair in chunky twists before you go to bed at night, that is the best time to add a little bit of moisturizer to your hair to retwist it. Because when your hair is in twist and you're going to bed, you don't have to deal with all the elements when you walk outside. It's getting maximum moisturization if it's twisted before bed and then you go to sleep. In the morning time, you untwist the hair and then you go. Your hair is fabulous all over again and it's already moisturized. I don't suggest that you moisturize your hair in a twist out in the morning because moisturizer is water-based. And when you spray water in your hair in the morning, that is going to disrupt the curl pattern, which is why in a two-strand twist out, you can do it at night, twist it up to lock in that curl pattern from a twist out and untwist it in the morning. The same thing goes for a braid out. If you're rebraiding your hair at night, put in your moisturizing product, your leave-in conditioner at night to reset your hair so that in the morning, you don't have to do anything but unbraid it and keep it moving. Okay, now for the wash and go. Now the wash and go kind of varies from person to person. The thing with the wash and go or curl definition, when you are applying products that help you to enhance the curl or define the curl, a lot of curling creams or curling gels have ingredients in it that are called film formers, which means they have ingredients that help your hair to clump together. So that clumping action is what keeps your curls intact. And when you break that clump or the film on the hair, it kind of disrupts your wash and go, so your curls may not pop the way you want them to pop. So when you are trying to maintain moisture for a wash and go, some of you may just need to take a leave-in conditioner, mist it in your hair, and that's all you need to do. Or when you're in the shower, if you take a hot, steamy shower, that mists your hair some and gives your hair some moisture. Now, depending on what product you use, when you apply your leave-in conditioner or your moisturizing product, you may have to apply a little bit more of the styling product that will help your hair to clump back together. So a wash and go, in my opinion and in my experience, particularly with my gray hair, I tend to moisturize it daily. I tend to moisturize it more because, as I said earlier, my hair is out. And with my hair being out, it dries out much quicker regardless of what product I put in it. So a moisturizing tip for a wash and go is to spray it daily with a curl reset, which is usually a moisturizing product with a leave-in conditioner or with a cream, and you can apply a little bit more of styling product as well to help to reset your curl. So if you're rocking your afro and you just say, you know what, I don't care about enhancing my curls, I'm just gonna wear my hair exactly the way it grows out of my scalp. You can moisturize your hair every day because your hair is out and exposed. You're not concerned about the curl pattern per se. You're just rocking it the way it grows out of the scalp. You can moisturize it daily if you like. You can put in your moisturizer and your oils every day because, again, the hair is exposed and it just doesn't stay hydrated as long. Now let's move on to contained styles, meaning like twisting your hair and keeping it twisted up. In terms of moisture retention, for me, I retain moisture best when I put my hair in chunky twists. So I'll wash my hair, put in my moisturizing creams, leave-in conditioners or oils, put it in big chunky twists and leave it alone. My hair stays moisturized and hydrated so much longer. and I have to do very little to it because that moisturizer stays locked in. So if you are in two-strand twists, you may not have to moisturize or spray a leave-in conditioner in your hair every day. You may not have to because your hair typically stays moisturized longer. So you can spray a moisturizer in your hair every 2 to 3 days. Some of you may spray a lightweight leave-in conditioner every day. It's really contingent upon your hair and what your hair needs. Now, I do want to share this. When I put my hair in those two-strand twists, it's not a cute hairstyle, y'all. It is just big old chunky twists, and many times I just slap a wig over it. It is nothing cute. So I can spray a liquid in my hair regularly because the two-strand twist is not the style. Now, for those of you who wear two-strand twists as a style, remember, when you are spraying a leave-in conditioner or a water-based product in your hair, it's going to cause frizz. That water will make your hair frizzy, so be mindful of that. So even though two-strand twist is a contained style, when you are wearing a contained style as a style and you want it to look cute, you may not be able to put a lot of water-based product in your hair, which is why you really do a great job of setting that moisture in before putting in the twist. Do an LOC or LCO before putting in the twist to really lock in that moisture. Something else that you can do to lubricate your hair is to put in some oil in your hair. So although oil is not a moisturizer, it is still very much so lubricating. So if you're putting oil in your two-strand twist or spraying it on your comb coils or something like that, it is not going to create frizz. So it's not going to mess up your hairstyle. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed these tips on how you can maintain moisture in your hair, in your hairstyles. Speaking of moisture, I have a product line, the Curl House product line. I'm in the process of relaunching my product line. This product line is going to focus on moisture and hair growth. So if you would like to be a part of my launch party, I encourage you to join the wait list above so that you can get a notification on when my product line launches. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up, like the channel so that you do not miss a video in the future. And until we talk again, stay fast.